All right, El Salvador in the mañana. Beautiful place to be. Birds, the world of El Salvador, waking up to get stuff done. Got to go away here shortly in a few days. Go back to work for a few months, make some more money, come back, keep doing it. It's funny, as of late, I've been getting all these, well, for a while, getting emails like, I used to live in El Salvador 40, 20, 10 years ago. I'm so jealous. And I've definitely learned not to ask, well, why don't you just go? It's not usually the $700 plane tickets that is the issue. For me, at least what I've seen, it seems to be one of three things, or all three things, or a combination. It's either the Civil War, running from problems meaning danger, or they're in the States undocumented, so they can't go. Or if they did go, they can't come back. The first one, Civil War, if you're an older person and gone for 20 years, you fought that Civil War or you ran from it, that's a tough one. I was in the military, but I can't relate to that. We had an issue in the hospital and something wrong with the intake valve, the HVAC or whatever, but this El Salvadorian guy, he was saying, I can smell jet fuel. And they could. It was sucking in the jet fuel from the helicopters on the helipad. And he's like, I hate the smell of jet fuel. Well, I'm not a big fan either, but you really seem to hate it. How come? Reminds me of the smell of dead bodies. Oh, yeah. The Civil War. That would be a triggering scent, for sure. I can tell you, there are no dead bodies, and there is no Civil War right now. Number two, people run from dangerous situations. But if you've lived in the United States making some money for 10, 15 years, you can generally buy your way out of that sort of thing now. It doesn't cost a lot of money to live in a safe place here. And thirdly, probably the most complex, and I am definitely not the expert, undocumented people in the United States, which of course, like all issues in the United States, is controlled by the crazies on either side. The ones that want to just fling the border open, and the ones who want to put bear traps along the Mexican border. Either one seems like a sane solution to me. I do know it costs $14,000 to go from here to the United States, including Coyote, who might leave your ass in the desert, which happened to one guy. Had to drink his own pee-pee. He said, wow, I've had some bad days. Never had to drink my own pee. So, need a reference point for a bad day. Being stuck in the desert with no water, waiting for money. That's a rough one. My point being is, I'm a stranger in a strange land here, trying to hack out a new life. But if you're El Salvadorian, you were born here, or your family brought you to the States when you were very young, or you ran because you were afraid, or the war drove you off, this is your birthright. You deserve it more than I. So if that's your case, you should come on back. The economy could use you, and they're my favorite stories. When the El Salvadorian has been gone 20 years, I get them all the time. They come and rent the rancho, and little grandkids get to see the abuelas, and they get to see their homeland. It's a really cool experience. Anyway, I'll be back here shortly, a few more days. Then a few months in the snow, come back here again, continue working on the rancho. Things are great. Love it here. People are awesome. Always make new friends. Always learn a little bit more Spanish. Always have a few more adventures.